The piece of Strat Lead that I'm most excited about is that we're taking a fresh look at strategic leadership and really shaking it up a little bit. For a long time, strategic leadership has been kind of seen as the sole reserve of the CEO or the board, and they disappear on a retreat all by themselves, and then they come back with the strategic plan. And that's kind of been the perspective of what strategic leadership looks like, and it's kind of been a bit of a black art to some extent. I think more modern thinking is looking at strategic leadership as a much more participatory experience, getting everybody in an organization involved in developing a strategic plan that everybody can buy into. Multi-stakeholder strategic planning is becoming really popular, where it's not only people in the organization developing the strategy, but bringing in external perspectives as well, so that you get a much more robust strategic plan. So strategic leadership now is much more about bringing diverse groups of people together to explore possible futures, to look at common ground together, to be creative as well, which is really exciting. Well, I think it really opens their minds to the fact that being a strategic leader is something that anybody in an organization can do. It's not a positional piece anymore. It's no longer the reserve of the CEO, that wherever you are in an organization, you can be a strategic leader by stepping back and seeing the bigger picture.
We have a one-day experiential part of the program where all of the tools that we might use with an organization in our consulting practice, we actually try with this client, and the client is learning alongside the participants. So the next day we have a very rich debrief about why did you do this and why did that happen that way, and so it becomes very real for people in terms of wanting to go back to their organizations and try out some of these tools, because we've actually tried them out with a client. I think that the main reason to take it here is that very experiential applied nature.
I think what we do in the Strat Lead program at Rhodes is unique, because we're taking this fresh approach to strategic leadership, seeing strategic leadership that's something highly participatory, that is multi-stakeholder. It's not just the domain of one or two experts anymore, but it's about convening groups of people together to creatively develop a strategy, and I don't know of anybody else who's doing that, and that makes the Royal Road Strat Lead program, from my perspective anyway, I think it makes it unique.